getting it going. Check. What's going on, y'all? Peace to y'all. Try to make sure this joint right. What's this? There we go. Peace to y'all, man. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting the content. I'm over here trying to get it right over here. Back up here. What is it? Happy Tuesday, man. I see Flash. Shout out to everybody wherever you're at, man. I don't know if it's morning, afternoon, evening. Happy day. Hopefully you got nothing but positive, good things going on. And that's it, man. That's it. If you've ever seen my content, you know what my content's about. Peace and blessings, Cody Green. We're building. We're having real conversation. We're talking not just about incarceration, but life. You know, I don't ever want people to think the conversation is limited to that. If you can tap the screen too, we all over the place. We on TikTok, IG, YouTube right now. But if you can tap the screen, tap the screen. If you can share the live, share the live. And if you got questions, put them in the comments, man. And thank you to everybody that's believing in the message, understanding what we're doing. Every time I get up here, excuse me, y'all, but every time I get up here, it's 100% authentic. It's coming from a place where I'm trying to educate and inform. I see y'all too, man. Good afternoon, good morning. 5:41 in PA. I'm in GA. But it's coming from a place where I'm trying to just really put people on. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever want anybody to be in a situation like I was in, you know. I don't just talk about prison in the obvious ways. You know, right now it's mental health month, men's mental health month. And I was just, you know, unfortunately, but fortunately, just thinking about a good buddy of mine. And I wanted to hop up here because too many times, man, when we dealing with mental health, I see you in France, I see you in Houston. But too many times when we're dealing with mental health, we never know the signs. You know what I'm saying? Red Rider was good, man. We don't know the signs when it comes to people that are down that need to be picked up. We don't know the signs when it comes to you know, what we should be looking for, who may be hurting, you know, etc. You know what I'm saying? Until it's too late, oftentimes. And I had a buddy of mine, you know, good dude, stand up dude. You know, appreciate that, Katie. But stand up guy, all in all, somebody that in terms of penitentiary, prison life, or whatever, was successful, if there's a such thing. Some people won't understand that term, but it is what it is. You know, some people in prison, they're okay. They're doing okay in life. They're successful in there. But this is somebody that had somebody that would visit them. This is somebody that, you know, he'd be on the poker table gambling, talking trash. He'd work out. He was a barber. He did tattoos. In terms of somebody doing time, he had it. You know what I'm saying? He had it going on in there. You know, he had a significant other that was sticking by his side. And it was literally, in terms of somebody doing time, you would not think what was going to happen to that brother was going to happen. You didn't see it. You wouldn't have predicted it, you know. But one day he had got into an argument with his old lady on the phone, right? And that must have been it. Because him getting into the argument caused him to get into an argument with the CO, which led him to being put in the hole. And when he went back to the hole, he never came out again. You understand me? When he left, he was our homeboy. He was, again, you know what I'm saying, dude that was out there on the weight pit, dude that was out there, you know what I'm saying, getting money, dude that he was walking down his time. He was down in single digits, but he went to the hole and he never came back out. He decided it was it, and he hung it up. You understand what I'm saying? And that was it. And a lot of people were confused. They didn't understand why. You know what I'm saying? They didn't understand the reason. They didn't understand the significance of somebody tapping out when they walked their prison sentence down to single digits. But the moral of the story, everybody has breaking points. And you've got to check. Somebody put in the comments, you got to check on your strong friends. You've got to check on your strong friends. You have to. It's imperative. You know what I'm saying? Like, those that are often holding people up, pushing people up, you know what I'm saying, checking on people, etc. Those are the ones that are going through things, man. So check on them. There's multiple individuals while I was incarcerated, they didn't make it back because mental health is a very real thing and there's no support. Somebody said my son is an inmate for 7 years already. I feel like the time is too long and painful. It is. I get it. I definitely get it. The reality of the situation, again, like I always say, we're not up here asking, we're not doing a pity party, we're not saying, hey, can you do this, can you do that? We're just saying the reality of the situation is people are going into these environments and they're expected to come out better, but they're not. They're hurt, they're damaged, they're in a situation where there's no relief, there's no treatment, and then they're expected to come back home and be ultra successful, be functioning, you know what I'm saying, people in society. It does not necessarily work like that. You understand what I'm saying? There's a process when it comes to that. And what I wanted to highlight right there is what's true. Everybody doesn't always make it out. Peace, no extra time. What's good, good brother? Let me know if you want to hop up here too, man. But that's the reality of the situation, man. Everybody doesn't make it home. It's not always inflicted from the outside. You have plenty of people in there that become these quote unquote statistics, you know what I'm saying, or people that are forgotten, that are no longer seen. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. Somebody said, did he check in? Nah, he didn't check in. He got to arguing with the COs. And that must have been the the end of it all right there. That was the linchpin. Everybody has a breaking point. If you haven't been there or been to that place, that's good. But it's real. That's why you don't always see people make it to the other side of that moment. You know, everybody doesn't have the energy, to keep going all the times. Most definitely good, man. But that's it, man. I continue to get up here every day, like I said, to advocate. Really, again, in hopes that people learn from my story or learn from the stories that I tell, so they don't have to experience a certain, the same thing. Thank you to everybody who continues to support the content and brings the questions. It's imperative that you guys ask questions, that you interact with the content because it drives the conversation. And I need to know what you guys don't have answers to. People are reaching out that haven't necessarily gone through incarceration, which is always, a beautiful thing too. Not because they're going through something, but because the story resonates past prison. For some, they're getting motivation, inspiration. Some people are just getting educated because they didn't know. But all in all, it's good work being done. So grateful for that. And if I miss your question, I apologize. Somebody said, I appreciate your page and your perspective. My husband did 8 years and I took to dealing with the repercussions of that. It's difficult transitioning back into society. And that's why I always tell people that are in relationships, you don't know necessarily what to expect. It could be a whole different situation. Honestly, man. Shout out to everybody that's tapping the screen. Let them know we here too, man. But it's real. But that's it, man. I'll be back up here shortly. Definitely getting ready to hop up here on TikTok to do some more Q&A and all that. But me and the missus, so we can do some love versus prison. And that's it, man. We're going to be answering some questions specifically for the spouses, loved ones, etc. So we hope to see you on the live. We'll be hopping up this evening. And that's it, man. Peace.
Are you all right, dude? You okay?
I don't feel comfortable tattooing you, man.